Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives, low blow, Meri may have made cryptic remarks about Kody's appearance, indicating that she is still making sly jokes while discussing her desire to be married again. In addition to openly declaring her intentions to be married again, Sister Wives Meri Brown is also quietly disparaging Kody Brown. Shortly after they began dating, Meri and Kody were married in April 1990. In 1993, they added Janelle Brown to their brood, making them a polygamous couple. In 1994, Christen Brown joined. Kody's 3 wives were all content and healthy, but after Robyn Brown joined the family in 2010, things took a big turn for the worst. In order to marry Robyn and adopt her 3 children from a previous marriage, Kody formally divorced Meri 4 years later. Kody's first 3 wives started to feel abandoned and unsupported as his preference for Robyn persisted. As Kody separated from his older children during the COVID-19 epidemic, the Brown family started to fall apart. Christen ultimately made the decision to break up with Kody in November 2021. Between 2022 and 2023, Janelle and Meri also decided to break up with Kody. He lost all 3 of his wives over the course of 3 years, and Robyn became his only spouse. Kody is saddened by his wife's departure, but he also looks happy that they are gone so he can devote all of his attention to Robyn and their kids. Kody never seemed to fit in with Meri. Janelle was born a few years after they were married, so they didn't have much time to spend together. Meri felt much more abandoned by Kody after Robyn joined the family. Kody never really forgiven her for falling in love with someone who was pretending to be a man on the internet. Meri worked hard to keep her marriage intact, but Kody no longer seemed interested in spending time with her. She ultimately made the decision to break up with him. Meri is now concentrating on being a loving dog mommy and running her company, Worth Up. Meri would absolutely consider getting married again if she found a suitable spouse, even though her marriage to Kody was miserable. The Sister Wives cast member shared the characteristics she values in a man in an interview with Parade magazine. Meri stated, "Somebody who's independent, somebody who can treat me with kindness and honesty and respect, who can meet my energy." It's important to remember that Kody has none of these traits. Additionally, she stated that she likes taller men, which appeared to be a veiled jab at Kody, who is only 4 inches taller than Meri at 5 feet 11 inches. In January 2023, for instance, Meri shared a message from an unidentified source on her Instagram story after she had recently split from Kody. It said, "Never apologize for having high standards. People will come forward to meet you if they truly want to be in your life." Meri hinted that she wouldn't put up with bad conduct from someone just because she loves them without conditions in another mysterious post on her Instagram story. The TLC actress is eager to create a lovely future for herself and has genuinely moved on from him. Although she hasn't begun seeing someone exclusively, Meri is also experimenting with dating. There are indications that Meri still harbors feelings for Kody, even though she has made strides in both her personal and professional lives. She appears unable of letting go of the feelings and emotions he arouses in her. Meri is prepared to be friendly with Kody in spite of his nasty treatment of her. She still thinks about him frequently even after they split up 2 years ago, but she only quietly shows her sentiments by making jokes and insults. Despite their breakup, Meri recently acknowledged a big milestone with Kody, which was unexpected. She wrote, "I had this realization that today, 35 years ago, I met who would eventually become my ex-husband, to commemorate the day they first met." The Sister Wives cast member may still harbor romantic feelings for her estranged husband, Kody, based on this Instagram post. After the podcast, Meri Brown reflects and starts a new project. Meri Brown Brush, star of Sister Wives, startled her followers by ending her podcast. Meri made the decision to leave the show just as it was getting started. She is still producing new material for her fans to enjoy, though. Meri has decided to pursue a new path as she gets ready to welcome the birth of her 4th child. Fans get an update on Meri Brown's upcoming life chapter. Maddie Brown Brush concluded a few weeks ago that co-hosting the Authentic Society podcast was no longer beneficial to her. Many followers were disappointed when she announced the news on Instagram. Thankfully, though, the TLC personality still has a lot to say. She recently decided to express herself in a different way. "I've come to a significant realization in the last few months. I feel most like myself when I have the freedom to think and talk at my own speed." Maddie told her Instagram followers, "Although I've always loved the idea of podcasting, choosing to step back and concentrate on what feels true to me, writing, has brought peace to my already cluttered brain. I can share my journey, motherhood, marriage, ending cycles, and the messy beauty of life, in a way that feels honest and healing here, in the silence of words," she added. "I want to establish a place where we can interact, think, and feel a little less isolated. I appreciate you being here with me." Yellow heart. The new blog will launch at madisonbrush.com, per the URL on her Instagram bio. Fans of Sister Wives respond to the exciting development. Maddie Brown Brush's decision to start a blog so soon after quitting her show was unexpected. Fans were eager to see where this project would go, though, regardless. "How thrilling, sister!" In the comments, Aspen Brown Thompson wrote. Other supportive comments for the soon-to-be mother of four were posted by a number of Maddie's Instagram followers, including, "We appreciate you sharing your lives with us. I appreciate that you are protecting your children's mental and physical safety in addition to your personal boundaries and emotional well-being. I appreciate you sharing, and I look forward to reading your tale when and how you feel comfortable doing so. Red heart. Excited to read it, smiling face with heart eyes. I totally get it. Writing it all down is incredibly helpful, even though I struggle with speaking in the moment. Red heart. Everybody has their own ways. I'm happy you've figured out what your preferred method of communication looks like. Red heart. How do you feel about Maddie Brown's recently launched blog? Are you going to listen to her? Don't forget to share your own ideas and opinions in the comments section below. For the most recent information about the Brown family, visit TV shows Ace Online. Every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, TLC airs new Sister Wives episodes. Did Kody Brown of Sister Wives overdo Meri's child? Leon is the only child Meri and Kody Brown have together. They would rather remain to themselves and avoid the spotlight, just like many of the adult children. However, a lot of Sister Wives viewers are now curious as to whether Kody was involved in Leon's alienation. According to one viewer, Meri and Kody Brown placed too much pressure on Leon. Leon Brown grew raised in a special situation. They were Meri's lone child, although they had many brothers and sisters. Did their parents' treatment of them stem from that? One Reddit member named their post on the site, "Leon being the secret keeper." I'm now on season 13 of my rewatch. In the first scene in Lizzie's Heritage, Kody is discussing his desire to leave Las Vegas with Leon. From past seasons, I've noticed a trend where Leon receives information from their parents later than the other family members. The OP continues by talking about how Leon was a first-hand observer of the catfishing controversy. Soon after, Kody tells them that he has no intention of transferring the family. They were a very young adult at the time, even though Leon has always been mature. The OP went on, "Why is Leon being placed in a setting where they are informed before the adults? This occurs just before Kody informs the spouses that they must relocate. I wonder if this is just one of the many reasons Leon has avoided the adults. No child should be placed in this kind of situation, even if they are 21. I want to know if this was something Leon did frequently as a child." Other viewers of Sister Wives share their opinions. According to Meri Brown's public declarations, she and Leon remain close. Leon doesn't discuss them with the media too often because she just wants to avoid being in the spotlight. Leon joyfully reunited with their siblings and proudly attended Christine's wedding. To put it briefly, Leon doesn't appear to wish to avoid the whole family. Simply put, they are picky about who they hang out with. Additionally, they appear uninterested in spending time with Kody. Undoubtedly, some of the children were parentified. Logan left after acting as like he was doing far too much for a high school student. Since they appeared to be so on board for so long desiring a similar family, I believe Leon individuated in a large manner to break ranks, which is intriguing. Kody uses a triangulation strategy with his wives. Additionally, he triangulates his elder children with their moms. To obtain what he wants, he parentifies them and love bombs them. He is repulsive. Kody and the SWs have made numerous poor choices. Being the lone youngster, Leon might have heard a lot of adult conversation. How do you interpret the dynamics inside the family? Do you believe Leon is under too much pressure from the adults? Post your thoughts in the comments section. Every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, TLC airs new Sister Wives episodes. For additional information on Kody Brown and the family in the meantime, visit TV shows Ace Online. Sister Wives, was everything paid for by Meri Brown? Was everything in the Polly family paid for by Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives? Because she only had one child, it was made clear in the Sunday, January 19th episode that she was exclusively liable for Leon's costs. Furthermore, she was treated like a second-class person and had to be thankful for the scraps she got. Now, fans are voicing their displeasure. For further information, continue reading. Was everything paid for by Meri Brown? Meri Brown's perception that she was given less, because she just had one child, was always there. Meri only had Leon, but Christen Bomb and Janelle Brown each had 6 children. This was an additional flaw, because she struggled with fertility. Robyn Brown offered to be her surrogate, and she and Kody Brown did talk about other options. But by then, it seemed too late to make a fresh start. Furthermore, Meri believed that everyone was putting pressure on her and that she had lost her choice. They put pressure on Meri to think about her options, because Leon desired another brother. Although she was somewhat finished, Kody also thought it was time to make a choice. Ultimately, Meri was left on her own island after Robyn, the 4th wife, had 5 children. Meri's single child was always the deciding factor in any decision involving her. It has now been revealed that she paid for everything, even though she didn't require as much space or deserve as many amenities. Meri covered her own housing payments, tuition, Leon's automobile, and other expenses. She paid for what she had, so it didn't matter if it appeared like she was receiving more. Meri Brown was paying for everything in her life and then extra, according to a Reddit thread that was formed. According to the OP. I don't understand the new episode, but it seems like Meri worked to pay for her own child's college and car bills, paid her own mortgage, and then used the remaining funds to pay for each other child's college and other expenditures. But since she spent some of her money on a wet bar at home, she can't complain? A double standard. While caring for her child, Meri Brown seemed to be able to help everyone in the Polly family. But she was hammered if she wanted an additional. It was always because she had a single child, which is the cruelest slight imaginable, and it made no sense. They are the mothers of everyone, aren't they, sister wives? They also wanted to keep her out of a corner and offer her the least amount of coyote pass. Did Sister Wives viewers sympathize with Meri's situation? She needs to ditch those B*cheese, her friends, is his assessment of Meri and her newfound independence. The fact that he can no longer abuse and isolate her bothers him. To avoid conflict, I believe she gave in or promised to do it alone. Recall that Kody insisted on telling her that she only had one child. He knew she was fragile and is an emotional abuser and blackmailer. As much as the audience felt sorry for Meri, someone also contributed this fact. Yes, Meri never gives in. She and Leon both have high-end tastes. All of Janelle's children received scholarships or enlisted in the military, but Leon preferred that pricey institution and doesn't even take vacation time, Meri. Yes, she covered all and more, but compromises had to be made because Leon had high expectations. Was the family able to assist? Most likely, but where does the line get set when so many kids have to attend college? Did Meri feel imprisoned, or should she have stood her ground at some time, in your opinion? Tell us and tune in to TLC's Sister Wives Sundays.